Once upon a time, in a distant land with endless roads, there was an animal farm where children loved to visit. After school, the children's favorite activity was to go to this farm to pet the animals. Emily and Zoe also made plans to go to this farm. They got permission from their mothers after school and set off for the farm without delay. They reached the farm and started running here and there to pet all the animals. Time passed quickly. Just as they were about to leave for home, a group of children arrived at the farm. These children, instead of petting the animals, started to handle them quite roughly. When Emily and Zoe saw this, they were very upset. They wanted to intervene immediately. They warned the children not to harm the animals, but the children ignored them. Emily and Zoe became quite angry. They began to argue with the children, telling them sternly to stay away from the animals. The children were aggressive types who harmed their surroundings. So, they pushed Emily and Zoe around. Meanwhile, the farm owner heard the raised voices and came to see what was happening. Emily and Zoe started explaining that the other children were harming the animals and how wrong it was. The farm owner, after understanding the situation, invited all the children to the garden of the house. All the children came and sat in the garden. The farm owner started to speak. He explained to all the children how bad it was to harm living beings. He talked about how, if they harmed nature and animals, the world they could live in would slowly disappear and they would gradually be deprived of the beauties of life. He calmly told them not to do to other living beings what they would not want done to themselves. He thanked Emily and Zoe for their conscientious behavior. Turning to the other children, he asked them to promise never to do such a thing again. Then, he took them to the animals and asked them to look into the animals' eyes, express their love, and apologize to the animals. The children did everything the farm owner said. The other children apologized to the farm owner and the animals, realizing how wrong their behavior was. In the following days, they all came to the farm together and played with the animals as they wished.